Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. That's great to have you. If you've been here before, obviously appreciate you always stopping by. Today we're actually doing something super duper cool around something that's very unique to our state here in Georgia, and we're chasing a species for the Georgia Bass Slam. And so what that is it's actually an initiative because we are such a unique state. We have 8 catchable and identifiable species of black bass, technically 10 genetically, but 8 catchable species of black bass throughout the state of Georgia. And if you catch 5 of them in a calendar year, you get a certificate, which obviously if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen both of the certificates from the previous 2 years. And also you get entered in a chance for a raffle. You get some awesome stickers of the fish. It's just a super cool way to help people understand a little bit more about some of these rare fish that live way up in the mountains, way down in the swamps, and are just a little bit tougher that people don't necessarily know about. They're not a largemouth, they're not a smallmouth, you name it. And so today I'm finishing up a 3-day fishing part video going after redeye bass because for whatever reason I haven't had them biting hard enough to have 1 day filming. But I want to make sure that you all kind of see the process of what it takes to catch these, how beautiful the scenery really looks like to be able, when you get out here, to catch these fish. And then also be able to show you kind of how I fish for them, where you can find them, what type of lure I almost exclusively catch them on. And so I hope you all enjoy. Obviously, please like, leave a comment, subscribe. Everything is super duper appreciated. Helps me chase my dream of being able to fish and do everything like this full time. But without further ado, let's get down to the water and see if we can't get some more redeye bass. All right, y'all. So basically how we fish for these, as you can see, you get awesome scenery across the board. But shoal complexes like this up here, this pool I normally don't have too much luck in, but these rocky areas right here along the rapids are where these fish like to sit. And so what we're gonna do is well, we were thinking about hopping down there, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get out. But these fish they hide in the rocks and they ambush what comes by. So we take our little swim bait here and we're just gonna rip it right past these rocks like this. And the crazy thing is the water is crystal clear, and you will never ever see them come and get your bait, ever. They come out of absolutely nowhere. I might be a little high up to keep that swim bait in the strike zone down there. Oh, had one there. See, they like to sit in those pockets right around these shoal complexes. That's where these fish live. Oh, that's a great cast. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come get it. Ah. But I mean, you can find them up and down the river. They're gonna be up in any shoal complex. You never know where they might be. But the one thing that you can absolutely count on is that they're gonna just come out of nowhere in these rocks. And eventually you will get them. It looks like we've got a pretty good bite going today. So as we take a scenic walk through the trails here, I wanna let you guys know a little bit more about kind of what this fish is, what makes it special. So theoretically, the Coosa bass lives in an extremely small region of the United States, and that's the only place in the world you can find it. The redeye bass, Coosa bass, however you call it, is native to the Coosa River drainage that comes specifically in from Alabama, across northern Georgia, and has many streams stretching up towards the Tennessee border as well, along with a couple streams in that mix that have had them introduced as well. There should be a visual, again, somewhere in there. But as a whole, these fish are not easy to find and they're not very big. This is very much like the trout fishing of bass fishing in a way. They're very colorful, they're beautiful small fish. We'll definitely be able to show you some from the river here, but they are not your traditional largemouth bass, anything like that. They are much more colorful, a lot more unique, a lot smaller, and they're in these smaller creeks, even though this is a pretty big creek. They're in these mountain streams. They're in, you can find them in the very northeastern side of the Etowah River as well. But this has always been the spot where I found the most success with them. And I have a couple of baits here because there are a multitude of trout in here. So if we can get some good red eye, we might try and have some fun on some trout. But as a whole, I mean, this is the best bait. This is I throw in a 3-inch Kitech swim bait on a 1/16 ounce jig head, and I'm just pulling it through shoal complexes like the one right here. And so we're gonna make our way down, fish the complexes back up to where we started, and then we'll go past where we started. There's a couple more, and we'll see if we can't pull out something absolutely sweet, because these fish don't get very big. A foot long is basically as big as you can catch. So as we continue to walk around here, I will bring y'all back as soon as we get to our spot, get on some action, and I'll explain to you kind of where I cast and what the process looks like. So we'll see y'all when we get there. All right. Can this be the shoal that holds our fish? Let's hope. Man. All right, here we go. Seems like there's fish here. We've got some great pockets in these rocks around here. Great pockets in these rocks. Jeez, man, really? All right, let's see. Boom. I've been casting so many heavier baits this year. My 1/16 ounce casting regiment is off. Oh, we gotta go this way. Thought I had a pretty good shot at one right there. Maybe they're a little bit further down in the complex over here. Maybe they won't even touch this bait. Look at its tail. Come on. Man, what the heck? Got him. There he is. Rushing out of the rocks. Boys and girls, this is what we came for. Lo and behold, the beautiful red-eye bass. Oh. I don't know how well y'all can see this. I'm going to try and turn kind of away from the sun a bit. But look at that fish. I mean, it's like the trout of bass. The separations, clear ways to depict it. Obviously, you've got this reddish hue on the fins. You've got the white accents on the anal, the caudal, and the tail fin here. You've got this light blue color coming up along the gill plate. And I mean, you've got just unbelievable color, these beautiful stripes on it. Man, that is a good fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the shore, get this measured, and then we will go ahead and release it and keep going and see if we can't find another. I mean, what a beautiful fish. Only out here in Georgia. Look at that. All it has to be is 8 inches long. And I think we got a shot at it. All right, come on. Just get me to this patch of rocks right here. Ah, excellent. I mean, you'd think if they're up here in the shoal that they would be actively feeding. Fish on. Let's go. We know where they like to hide. And it's another beautiful red-eye bass. Let's see if he meets the requirements and I can get a photo with him. So you guys see the color on. I'll get a profile of this in a minute. All right, so beautiful fish. It's not long enough for the slam photos, but I mean, absolutely crushed it right on the drop there. See you, bud. Let's get out here and see if we can't catch a little bit bigger one. They like to sit just right up in these shoals like that. Oh. They are winning the war today. Oh. Ah, that was terrible. Oh, yeah, I did. I yanked him 100 feet. There it is, the smallest red-eye bass of all time.
That's all that matters, man. His leg holds fish, definitely, 100%.
Yes, sir. I mean, look at that thing. Golly. Colors are great.
Even the small ones, I like them, man.
They're beautiful fish.